Okay, with me now is Independent Women's Forum's Patrice Leon-Wuka. Patrice, here's what's going on. Nancy Pelosi has been around since the Reagan era. Chuck Schumer has been around for decades. They've been talking about fixing infrastructure for decades. And what they do is a lot of empty words, a lot of activity going in the cameras. They spend more time doing that than getting things done. Voters are saying, move on. They're sick of the fighting.
Well, you know what? I think you have Nancy Pelosi in the House. They had a unique opportunity to demonstrate that they can govern once in leadership, and they're actually squandering that opportunity by, pursuing what they consider oversight, which is a legitimate function of Congress, but doing so in such a partisan way and blowing these opportunities to actually work with the White House. Let's not forget, Liz, last year, at the end of last year, Congress was able to pass a bipartisan, historic criminal justice reform, which is a tremendous benefit to so many people who need a second chance to become a better citizens and contributing citizens to our society. So now they have an opportunity to say, okay, let's see what we can get done in advance of the 2020 election, so that they could actually
what's
have
going
something.
on? They're working for their party. They're not working for the American people. And here, let's show the viewer what the president has tried to get accomplished. Let's show I think we've got a full screen scroll that we're going to show you. Here's what's going on. Economic optimism is the best in a generation, akin to the internet era. Americans view the job market is at a new high. A Gallup poll says more than 7 in 10 Americans feel really good about the U.S. job market. Again, optimism among the labor force at the highest since 2001, Patrice.
Yeah, I mean, these are hard to be able to hit back on. So you're starting to see some nuance in how Democrats are trying to hit the president, saying, well, you're out of touch with people who are struggling or Americans that are struggling, but and trying to bring it down to a micro level. Well, let's talk about the micro level, Liz. Let's not forget that the 2017 tax cuts meant that every single family at every income level got a tax cut, bigger take-home pay. So that's more money that they can spend and go this Memorial weekend on a getaway. That's more money that they can spend on soccer uniforms for their kids. That's more money for the family budget. And if they want more, wages are starting to rise, but if you're not getting paid enough, you can actually leave your job and have confidence that you can find a new one. So I think this is the way to message to voters saying, hey, wait a minute, look at your individual situation. Is it better? And it probably is better off. There is, though, an opportunity when it comes to health care for conservatives to figure out how to talk about the way that a private sector is better than a public option.
Patrice Leon-Wuka, love having you on. Come back soon.
Good to see you, Liz.